Hey everybody, Steve here in Santa Barbara, California. I'm here on a very beautiful day at Santa Barbara Cemetery, where I have been before, but I haven't visited this gravesite before. I just discovered that he was laid to rest here. Dr. Robert Offerman was shot to death at the age of 44 by serial killer Joseph James DeAngelo. A few years ago, it was finally solved by using DNA, and it turned out that he and his girlfriend, Dr. Deborah Manning, who were asleep in their home here in the Santa Barbara area, were attacked and murdered by DeAngelo, who had broken into their house. DeAngelo was later charged with at least a dozen or more murders and more than 50 rapes. Talk about just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, fate, whatever you want to call it, but to be asleep in your own home, to have someone break in and just brutally murder you, and it turns out to be a serial killer who did this. And Offerman was living just not far from this cemetery when this incident took place back in 1979. Do any of you remember his murder or remember the Golden State serial killer or the Golden State Killer? I'm glad I was able to find his gravesite here today, and I'm glad to find that he has such a beautiful, beautiful final resting place overlooking the ocean here in Santa Barbara. Couldn't be a more beautiful final resting place. Just so sad that he had to be laid to rest here way before his time. So thanks again for joining me today, and until our next trip to the cemetery together, thanks for sharing the memories, everybody.